y'all think about that shit, man?
No, that shit was all right, brother.
Bro, that's 2016. And I was really afraid to let the shit go because it was like my mind. I just knew for a fact that the niggas that I was around, bro, the type of shit I was on, niggas won't go resonate. Like,
you gotta be like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's a different wave, bro. It's a different wave. It's a different wave. Yeah. Wake that up. Wake that up.
Boys in a Billy.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Drinks and Discussion Podcast, man. It's your boy KvngBak, KvngBak. Like I am always, man. I got my man Keen in here with me. What's up, Keen?
Vibration. Peace and salutations to the black
people. What's up, man? I got my man J Complex in here with me. What's up, brother?
J Complex. Pleasure, man. As always, it's definitely a pleasure. And shit, let's get busy, man. Let's get to business.
Sure, for sure, bro. Hey, man, this is the Valentine's Day podcast, man. We here, bro. The hat, man. We here, man. We here, man. We here. What's popping? What's popping? How y'all doing, man? Yo, thank y'all for joining us, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate that, man. Hopefully y'all having a good day. You know what I'm saying? You watching with your partner? Yeah. I hope y'all watching with your partner. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. As you can see, excuse me, me and King don't have no mics on. You know what I'm saying? The mic is up top, nigga. Yeah. Wake that up. The mic is up top. Nigga, what's up, yo? Yo, it's a real TV shit happening here, man. We having a ball. But first and foremost, man, I gotta ask you guys about your weeks and your mental health, man. How's your week? How's your mental health?
Great weekend. Mental health.
That nigga cheese. The weekend made him cheese.
You got a 7?
Shout out to his weekend.
All right. It's better than midway. It's better than midway, but not all the way. All right. Hey, how your week? How your mental health, bro?
I'm gonna hold you today. I feel like one thing. Hey, drinks and discussions. Shout out to drinks and discussions. Shout out to KvngBak. Shout out to King. Shout out to Naeem. You know what I'm saying? Naeem ain't here, but shout out to Naeem for sure.
Shout out to my man Prime Time, man. He's not here with us, man, but hopefully he watching, man.
For sure. Yo.
Love you, man. We'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Y'all guys. Order the filet with the butterfly.
She used to sew their nuggets. She really just out here thugging. Hey, look, listen, but nah, bro, back to the question, though, on some solid shit. Yo, shout out to y'all. Oh, man, because honestly, my week has been slightly hectic. My last, 2 or 3 days have been better. But one thing I can say is when I'm amongst y'all brothers, man, shit is always cool, bro, 'cause it's always real conversation. We can call it barbershop talk. We can call it, you feel what I'm saying, whatever podcast, call it whatever we want to call it. But at the end of the day, man, it's really just, it's real shit, man, and it's like minds connecting. So, my week has been a little rough because we've been kind of building up to February the 14th. Y'all feel what I'm saying though? Do y'all get me? Y'all feel me? I'm looking at the camera do y'all get me? We've been building up to February the 14th. So it's been a little, but I don't wanna extend. So we'll dive into all that later on in the day. But my week, not later on in the day, but later on in the pod. But my week has been a little shaky.
All right, for sure.
I'm feeling good right now though, so
Yo, what's up, D? What's up, D? How you living, brother?
How you feeling?
Yeah,
that up, man.
Yo, was a little choppy. Just bear with us. You know what I'm saying? Just bear with us. But as we get it right, we gonna get into these topics, man. I'm gonna have my man King introduce the first topic, man. You know what I'm saying? My man was at the bar and he was talking to me and he had some shit he wanted to get off his chest on the podcast. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Ladies, we love y'all. Your son is not your man. Y'all make poisons in men, and when God blesses you with a son, y'all rationale is, oh, God, know I needed somebody to love me, and da-da. He gave you them for you to love them. It's not the child's responsibility. It's not your son's responsibility to feel that mask that you have in your life. That's not your son's job. You need to feel that so he can have some masculine energy to follow. So that's why you have a lot of these sassy ass niggas out here. It's because you ladies have turned your son into your man, and he has no masculine energy around him. Any masculine energy, you cut it down, whether it's from your brother, from his uncle, or from his grandfather, or just from the family friends, your homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Your sister, nigga, whoever it is. He doing some shit, and the nigga like, no, man, nigga, tighten up, punch him in his whatever. Y'all, don't do that to my son. Don't do that to my baby. That nigga hold 13.
And it's either that, or we have the situation where we want them to be, not we, but as women, like y'all want, you know what I'm saying, your son to be a certain type of man. So with that being done or said, allow him too much masculinity over his mother. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like if he has masculinity over you, not that you're allowing him to be a man, but that you just pretty much let him lead the house, just let him go crazy. It turns into a lack of respect too. You know what I'm saying? So
test, because in a black household with a black mother, it's never like that. She always goes that line of she's the big dog, but she puts that son in a role of servitude. You dig what I'm saying?
Define servitude was actually a new word. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's a new word.
So servitude,
and I'm wordy,
is just basically like turning that nigga into a task rabbit.
Okay.
Go get this. Warm this up for me. Do this. Give me a remote.
Son, come upstairs. Call you upstairs and then say she need a cup of ice.
Shit like
you gotta
that.
Go back downstairs. Okay, respect.
You feel me? Shit like that. When in actuality, like that shit, your man supposed to be.
Now to contest
you supposed to be warming his food up.
Yeah, not facts.
You feel me?
That's what you're supposed to be teaching. Now to contest you, not to cut you off. I apologize, but to contest you on that thought, it's a different generation. So now it's on some shit like it's more so instead of teaching him that, you know what I'm saying, per se, you're kind of overdoing, you know what I'm saying, like the extra shit. So it's like that's where you start to see. Have you ever met a female and she had a son, or have you ever not have you ever, but do you have any aunties or any family members where their sons kind of run the household and it's just weird to you? Like, have you ever seen that?
No, I've never seen that dynamic.
So I got something, but I ain't gonna hold you because we've had that conversation personally. You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen that dynamic.
Bro, I can keep you some
not at a young age. Now I've seen that young nigga that was coddled and everything, and then he's grown. You feel me? He grown. He working. He trapping or whatever, and he's still living at his mama's crib. And now the dynamic is switched. You feel me? Because that nigga holding shit down. So now, but he's still handicapped as a man. You feel me? Because he wasn't parented.
And that's the thing. That's what turned into present. They actually have a, you know what I'm saying, like something that happened even before me. You know what I'm saying? Like I have someone who's with me that I've seen, you know what I'm saying, like his mom kind of, you know what I'm saying, give him too much leeway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it turns into disrespect and he feels like it's his shit. You know what I'm saying? And despite the fact that it's certain areas of life, bro, that you haven't conquered, like it's certain places in life that you haven't been. So you're kind of looking at your mom as your woman, baby boy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
But I feel like we see shit more in today's age. But I have only one situation that I can recollect on previously, you know what I'm saying, that I know for this shit came way before me. You know what I'm saying? Like probably about, I know 10, 13, 15 years before me. But I see it more in this age. You feel what I'm saying? To where that's just like where you see a female, she despises this guy, but she dresses her son up as the guy that she doesn't like. And she kind of allows him to endure the same, whether it's music, because a lot of this shit, bro, a lot of this shit is subconscious.
Yeah.
Like it's songs, bro. Have y'all, like, I'm pretty sure y'all have songs, including ladies, y'all too. It's songs that we heard, songs that, but you get older, you didn't know the words, you didn't know what was being said, nothing. But when you become that subconscious, it holds. Like, you know, for a fact, like when somebody tell you, oh, you don't know nothing about that. You feel what I'm saying? But you know every word, you can recite every lyric. And now that you're an adult, you can actually, you know what I'm saying, attest to what this shit means. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it turns into subconscious and what we've been fed. So it's like it's not who. I don't feel like it's who. I do know it is who. Let me correct myself. It is who. It is who your parents are, but it's also the thought process. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing.
But yeah, it's like, but I like that baby boy point that you used, because even if you look at that dynamic, you see what I'm saying? It was, she had a masculine man, or a masculine man in the household, because it was a spoiled boy, a man body. To a man. You dig what I'm saying? We're too soft. We too soft on this generation of boys. Yeah. Too soft. You know what I'm saying? And man, we gotta make accountability. You don't want to be with her, then don't let her. Y'all niggas gotta take some accountability too. Cause a lot of this shit is single. You talking big facts. Single mothers.
No, that's so
you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of single mothers. So I can't order. We can't put order. Like you niggas, you don't want to be with her, don't let her. Like it's very simple. I've been doing it for 28 years. And I've been getting
35.
32.
35.
I've never done it. I'm gonna be a man, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But those are also the. I'm gonna tell you though, the wild shit about it though. I was introduced. I'm gonna tell you though, I knew about Plan B. That's on my soul. A woman introduced me to Plan B. Knew that there was a pill.
See, I got older brothers.
I never knew that. I don't. I'm the oldest of all.
Hey, bro, I did research, nigga. I am the oldest.
I am the oldest.
I'm the oldest. I did research, nigga.
I am the oldest of all my siblings. I lack a little. I ain't gonna say a little. I lack research in certain areas. You feel what I'm saying? Ourselves in certain areas. It's never such thing as over education. I don't feel like. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes, like the same way Bart said, like I educated myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the way that we brought up, I didn't have older brothers, but my siblings, I had cousins. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But for me to get older, bro,
back to that we
it took for me to get older, bro. Like this is not it. But a woman put me on Plan B, on my soul. Like a woman taught me about Plan B.
Yeah. But back to the original point is you niggas gotta start taking accountability. Because at the end of the day, you leaving these boys with these women. That's not in the best state mentally or spiritually.
Yo, wake that up, man.
Wake that up. What a button. Hit the button.
She's not in the right space mentally or spiritually. So how can she attend to that? How can she attend to that blessing, that baby by herself?
Hey, man. I don't mean to cut you off, sir.
No, I was just gonna say the same thing. If you don't like her, if you don't want to be with her, don't nut at her.
Yo, my thing is this. So, you know, coming from a 2-parent household, I had a father that was there and wasn't there. You get what I'm saying? Like my dad was there, but he wasn't there in the emotional capacity to guide me through how to interact with women or do whatever. But however, he was there to teach me how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I could say he did his job. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that I move, you know what I'm saying, I always think, yo, like how my dad tell me to act in the streets. You know what I'm saying? When I went out on the block, like my dad used to fucking box me, nigga. Like when I got too old for whippings and I used to fucking grab niggas' hands and shit, yo, he used to fucking tell me to put on the motherfucking boxing gloves until I kicked his ass through the door one time. Then there wasn't no boxing gloves and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You have to get to that. You have to get to that step with that male in your life as a man. As a man, you have to get to that step with that. Yeah, right. Like yo, it's like yo, I can't beat him no more. Like yo, even though I put this grown man strength on him, I can't beat him no more. But however, he knows now. You know what I'm saying? I taught him all I could teach him to this point. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he do after this, he a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I'll bring it back to the time I got locked up, right? I got locked up for some bullshit ass weed charge, right? Bruh, my dad said, I'm not coming to get you. You are going to sit.
Talk about
you going to have to sit, my nigga.
One more time.
That's exactly what the fuck he said. Right? So look, he told me I had to sit. So I sat until my mother found out when she got home from work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but you never find it on my record. Shit expires. But anyway, long story less long, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it was up to my pop, if my pop was the only one there, nigga, I would have sat all weekend until Monday and would have went to court on Monday. You know what I'm saying? He would have been there. Don't get me wrong. That nigga would have been right there. But he wasn't providing no help because I made that choice as a man.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? He taught me how to conduct myself as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that factor. The coddling, I look at, okay, so boom, I look at me and my little brother. We 10 years apart. That nigga was coddled. You know what I'm saying? But however, he's still a man, but he was coddled. Him and I are different. Not because we 10 years apart, we was raised in the same household by the two same individuals. But we different. It's different the way I look at a subject or I look at a problem to solve it and the way he looks at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That it's that whole coddling aspect. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out there and get it. He gonna wait for it. Talk that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out there and get it. I never called on my parents unless I absolutely had to. Unless I was on my last dime and I was getting ready to get evicted the next day type shit.
Wake that up.
Yo, wake it up.
Like real talk. Like, yo, when I left the house, nigga, I left the house. That was it. I wasn't coming back. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not bashing my little brother because, you know, I love the man that he is now because he's coming into himself. It might be slower than what I did. It might be slower than what I did, but he's coming into himself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just using the comparison. That's all. The coddle versus the uncoddled. You know what I'm saying? The nigga who had to go out there and get it for himself versus the nigga that it was given to. Because by the time I came about, by the time my little brother came about, my parents was well off. They had already raised one kid. I was babysitting him. They had already raised one kid. You know what I'm saying? They was making the money that they were supposed to be making in life. You get what I'm saying? My mother had me young. My mother was 20 when she had me. I'm not even old enough to drink. My mother is 20 years older than me. She wasn't even old enough to drink, yo. You know what I'm saying? My dad's 30 years older than me. So imagine when he had my little brother, he you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my dad's 60 right now. 60, getting ready to be 65.
I met your pops, man, on some random shit. On my soul, like I met your pops on some random shit, bro. And like this ain't even where I was finna go with it, but like, yo, I met him. It was so random, bro. Like, I'm just walking. Need an edge up like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a barbershop. Bro, I stumbles in this little spot. You know what I'm saying? He got one person. It's one person in the chair, nobody else in that motherfucker. He like, yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, this right. You know what I'm saying? This. You know what I'm saying? Gave me a card. You know what I'm saying? He like, do you want to? Pop's a businessman.
Yeah, he is.
Pop's a businessman.
He is. That's where I get it from.
Pop's a businessman. I got to give it to him. Pops ain't even. It don't make the money. I could tell like just that encounter alone, and I not to mention I got to throw this in there just in general. Like we at the bar one day, and I got to talking about this spot. That I went to. No, as a matter of fact, Pop brought up the fact that his pops was a barber. And he brought up the spot. You feel what I'm saying? And I got to talking, and I told him, I'm talking about the spot. I told him where I went into, and he like, that was my pops. On my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit was it was just a dope moment. But on the joint though, yo, you so right. Like 100%. Because it's like you can like we have we had these thoughts. Mm-hmm. We know what we're trying to do. We know where we're trying to go. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Like we know what we're trying to do. We know where we're trying to go. But it takes, like, what's going on around you. You feel what I'm saying? To lead you. Mentally to even, steer you. You're eventually gonna you're gonna grasp your own concept or your own way of moving. Mm-hmm. But until you get that, you're kind of molded by what's around you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
So for me, it was literally moms. Pops. I had times where pops weren't there. And like you say, it reaches a point where moms can't teach you certain things. Yeah, it reaches a point where like moms can't teach you certain things. Like she can only take you as far as she can take you. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Pops taught me a lot. And like you said, like, well, this, how to move out here, how to move with men. Like how to speak with men, which is really a big thing. Yeah, really a big thing. Like because
how to speak up and not
not be like the timidness.
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Right. Like to not
how to
be
speak
timid.
And be heard.
How to speak and be heard. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like so I got that from my pops. Shout out to my pops. You know what I'm saying? Love him. I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%. But it's also certain areas that they can only teach you if they are knowledgeable of it. You feel what I'm saying? A person can only teach you what they know.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
So I'll take what you just said and I end the topic like this. All right, boom. When shorties, your son is not your man, so you need to treat him like a young man who is well equipped enough to go out here and provide for a woman. Because if you do not, he is going to coddle under you. I have an uncle right now who's never left my grandmother's house.
Can I get one more? I'm gonna wait on you. But
I
want this one more time.
I got an uncle that's never left my grandmother's house, right? I love my uncle to death, but however, I don't feel like he's a man. I don't feel like he's a man because you don't put forth anything into the community that's positive or that's proactive. You know what I'm saying? Like a man should, because that's all a man is supposed to do: protect, provide, give shelter, and fucking put forth in his community. If you can't do none of them things, like you're not a man. You're not a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I run into a lot of cats like that. I just don't vibe with them. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas might be the coolest niggas in the world to everybody else, but I just don't vibe with them, man.
You need more people.
And that's straight like that. Complex. I'm gonna let you get your last point, then we're gonna go on to the next one.
And like you said, like you can't coddle him. You know what I'm saying? The woman, it's like you can't turn him into something that you're seeking because it's no way that you have. It's no way that you have it in abundance.
To lay with his fucking father, like
you can't put it into that man at the same time if it's not in his father. You feel what I'm saying? It might not be in his father. So yeah. So then it turns into it. That man has to. That's just something that he has to grasp upon himself. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's something that he has to get his hands on. So you know what I'm saying? And like that's pretty much the whole shit in a nutshell. Like either he's able to get it from someone, or he has to formulate it within himself, which turns into a whole nother battle. You feel what I'm saying? Because you have to look up to something. You have to look up to somebody. And I'm speaking as far as being a young man. You know what I'm saying? And a woman knows what she likes, but a woman can never mold a man into what she likes. She can She can put it on him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she can never put it in him, because if it's in him, then that's something that nobody can really, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit has to come from a father. That has to come from upbringing.
Yeah, it has to come from some kind of male figure.
Or it has to come from some sort of male figure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, so that's a perfect segue. That's a perfect segue to our next topic, man. So we're gonna talk about being a grown male versus being a man, right?
Yes, sir.
Because it's two different things, right? A grown male is a nigga that's just grown with a dick. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you grown, you paying your own bills, you just got a dick, but you're not a man. It's criteria into being a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, you got to be able to provide, you got to be able to protect, you got to be able to give shelter, and you got to put forth something in the community. And a lot of cats not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We look at the issues with dating now. We look at the issues with how males is acting now, or the sassy niggas on the internet and this and that, whoop-de whoop, da da da. But all in all, at the end all be all, like, bro, like, y'all not dating men. Y'all dating little ass boys who just happen to be grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, on this though, I do want to get y'all perspective of what you feel like is a grown male and what you feel like is a man, because I'm just speaking to my standpoint, because y'all outlooks may be different. You know, you King, you might give me some points that, you know what I'm saying, I might harp on or I might disagree with. So where you at with it?
You know me, man. I'm all about the 3 P's: provide, protect,
and penis.
And pleasure.
Oh shit!
Provide, protect, and pleasure. That's what a grown man is supposed to do. Provide, provision, everything that comes with that: housing, clothing, food. You know what I'm saying? Like, providing, being a man, protection. Women, 2 things that go hand in hand with a woman's pussy: it's comfortability and security. Does she feel comfortable around you? Does she feel safe around you? If those 2 boxes are checked, that pussy is on a platter for you. Does she feel comfortable around you, or does she feel safe around you? And then pleasure. Once that pussy is on a platter, do you know what to do? Because at the end of the day, you can be providing and be protected, but if you ain't pleasuring, them 2 P's,
dicking her down, nigga.
2 P's don't hold up to the big P. I'm just keeping it a buck. She gonna stand there. She gonna hold it down because you're a good guy. You're a good man. Yeah. You know, you just ain't swinging. So then she's gonna be.
What's the outlook on girls who always go back to the trash ass nigga? Oh, but the dick good though. The dick good though. Like, yo, come on, fam. Like, yo, like, and it is crazy. It's crazy that that's a fucking thing. Like, yo, it blows my mind because, yeah, in my 20s, I used to fall back and oh shit, I ain't in the motherfucking chat.
Wake that up.
Wake that up, nigga. Yeah.
Wake that up.
Yeah. So look, I go back to my 20s, man, and I'm looking at you know, I went back to girls who had the good box, but trash ass personalities, trash ass talk game, like trash ass conversation, trash ass life. You know what I'm saying? And I dealt with that shit.
Deal with it all.
I dealt with it all. But look,
suck the nail out of casket.
It's like a fucking bean through a straw, nigga. Straight up. Yeah. Yo, we gonna hold it down for you, brother. We got you. We'll see you tomorrow, man.
I got you, baby. Come on, man. I got your signature move. I got you, son.
Hey, yo, for sure. But nah, man, like, yo, we put up with that shit. But it you know what? When that motherfucker switch click, it's something different, right? But a lot of the times, right, we fall into situations, and I'm talking about us as a black people as a whole. We fall into situations to where that shit don't click until it's too late. Right. And I hate that. Because it's like, yo, we were never taught. It's like, no, the shit was out there. You just wasn't the fuck listening. Especially us of this ilk, of this era. This era right here. This era of black people right here. I'm talking about 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? King included. Kid included, because he jumped off the porch early. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Because age doesn't equate to the maturation process. Hence the topic that we're talking about.
Right. So look, that fucking era right there, right? So if we aren't keen enough to fucking think about, you know what I'm saying, like our actions and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, how that shit is going to affect us in the long run. Like, yo, I know shorties that got kids, right? They got kids right now, and they're in the dating world, right? So it's like, oh, you know, I want to date, I want to do this, I want to do that, you know what I'm saying? I want a man, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fuck with these little ass boys. I know what I don't want, but shorty, it's kind of, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's kind of too late for you, because if you fucking with a nigga who don't got kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of too late for you. You know what I'm saying? For a shorty that wanna fuck, with a shorty that got kids, that wanna fuck with a nigga who don't got kids, who got his shit together, who's a man, it's kind of late for you to fuck with that nigga, yo. For you to go and chase that nerd nigga, for you to go and chase that nerd nigga, right? That was in your inbox or hollering at you. Matter of fact, because we the ages before the inbox. The nigga that was louder for the nigga that was in the back. The nigga that was hollering at you in high school, right? And you come to him now, wanting a relationship, but you got 5 kids. That nigga don't want you. You use goods. That nigga don't want you, yo. Like, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, and you get mad and then say niggas ain't shit. No, shorty, you not shit. You not shit. And I'm keeping it a bean with you.
Look in the mirrors, honey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what are you bringing to that man's table? Because it's his table. At this point, it's his table. He's not coming with the baggage. You are.
I gotta bring extra chairs for your kids.
All right, bro. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox.
How you feel, Quan?
Hey, grown male versus a man. Grown male versus a man. I'm gonna be kind of chill on this shit for a second. For real, a man, you kind of know a man's intentions. One thing about men, especially a man that's, you know what I'm saying, a strong individual, like he done had his obstacles, he done been through his debacles, you know what I'm saying, like he done just, you know, he got a world of shit, you feel what I'm saying, that just want it for him, you feel what I'm saying. He might be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like slightly reluctant to just release. Jaded. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, thank you. Jaded. You feel what I'm saying? He'll be jaded. Thank you. Because like one thing I'm learning too is to break down, you know what I'm saying, being so wordy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men are jaded. So if you catch a man and he's jaded, but you can tell his intentions are good. His intentions are great. The way he moves towards you, the way he treats you, the way he treats your people, all that good shit. Like everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like shit is smooth. It's like respect it. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a woman. Like as women, y'all have to respect that. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's no way that you should have a moment where you want to spark the bullshit in the man just because, you know what I'm saying, like you want to know just how much he cares. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like you know, it's a difference between a man and a grown ass male. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like no matter what's going on, you feel what I'm saying? If you're showing, if that man is showing you what's going on, it's love. Like why do you want to provoke him? In order to feel as though there's love there. Nah. It's like that shit makes absolutely no sense, because if he reacts upon being provoked to what you're doing and his reaction is, you know,
adverse,
come on now, like if it's just some shit that you just like, oh my god, like you can't be but so mad. Like it's like, no, I expect for you to be upset because you're still an individual, but at the same time comes the word accountability. Okay, and this is where the moral compass divides. Thank you, brothers. And it's just like, yo, you can't. And then as women, and I hate to put I don't want to genderize. I don't want to categorize. I don't want to do any of the above. But it's just like, as women, it just feels like y'all have a means of, y'all don't pay attention to the guy that y'all met before you chose to provoke him. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you categorize you categorize him. You don't choose to categorize him until you've provoked him, and now you're able to put him in a box. And I feel like I said this somewhere before, like, and I feel like you can probably pull this up on another podcast. I don't podcast often, but I will say that.
And this is a perfect segue to our next topic.
All right. So,
thank you.
So, yo, ladies, y'all gotta stop weaponizing us as men, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna let my nigga King take it because he done brought up this topic. I didn't bring this up. My hand is up.
I mean, I'm gonna just,
I'm innocent, nigga.
Nah, nigga, fuck that. Nah, put us.
Nobody's innocent.
Hey, yo,
nobody's innocent.
It's bigger than Nino.
It don't matter who. It's bigger than Nino. Right? Yes, sir.
It's bigger than Nino.
Nah. Go ahead, bro. Speak your piece, bro. Speak your piece. I'm here. I'm a comment. But I'm here. I'm here.
But nah, but yeah, it's what it says. Stop weaponizing men. And to piggyback off of Complex's point, it's like, yo, if I show you a certain type of, my shit is mad white on the camera. I'm sorry, I just noticed that shit. My shit look at the nearest.
Bro, get your shit together, man. Get your shit together.
Bro.
Just smile and get your shit together.
Smile and get your shit together.
But yeah, but like he said, if he shows you a certain type of character initially, great marks, a gentleman and a scholar.
Yes.
If that's what you getting, and then you do some bullshit, and that energy is reciprocated, and then you try to pigeonhole it, and oh, he on some bullshit. Nah,
pigeonhole.
You on some bullshit. Like you really on some bullshit. And you thought I was supposed to see, you thought because I was a good nigga, because I'm a nice guy, you thought I was a pussy. Like you thought you could just get anything off on me. And that's not the fucking case. That's not the case. It's really not. Because I'm really more slimier than you, honestly. But I'm reformed. And I want to live my life right.
Or in the process of reforming.
So I will say this. When I started this podcast 4 years ago, I was a reformed fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? I had got out of my fuckboy stage. You know what I'm saying? Never will I ever say that me and my ex didn't work out because of her. No, it was because of her and me. Because I was a fuckboy.
Never have I ever fucked my ex.
What's your definition of a fuckboy? What's that? As a man.
Ooh,
I've never heard a man define what the definition of a fuckboy was.
All right, bro, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you. Shit, a fuckboy is pretty much a nigga that's still out here in these streets acting like a little ass boy. He gotta have everything. He don't know how to share. He don't know how to put his intentions into one thing. He don't know how to actively pursue something. He doesn't know how to. You all right? You all right, nigga? You over here?
I love it.
Like, I can see you in the TV right here. So like, I just need to know.
Hey.
This nigga's like, yo, I'm gonna get him.
Nah, a fuckboy is a nigga who don't be honest. Because you dig what I'm saying.
That comes with it. That comes with it.
Don't come with it. Because at the end of the day, if I'm out here in these streets, I'm out here doing me, and I'm letting you know straight off the rip, like, yo, what's good?
But
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm out here. You sexy as shit, and I'm trying to fuck. Like, what's the vibe?
I've never approached them.
I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, that's not gonna be my words verbatim, but it's like, yo, I'm really digging you. Like, I'm trying to catch a vibe. And like, yeah, I'm gonna handle with care. You dig me? I'm gonna handle, but at the end of the day, I let you gotta let the intentions be known. You let the intentions be known to you out here doing you not no fuck nigga. You just that nigga.
Facts.
But if you out here,
no,
you out here lying, treating every bitch like she your girl.
Like she your girl?
Every John in your phone thinks she your girl.
Sassy.
And then you bump into Jones out. Like, that's why I can't even say to, but that's why.
Hey, bro, I'm with you. I'm with you now, bro. He kicking. That nigga kicking, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You kicking. That's it.
And and Key, if you watch it, Rio, if you in here, you know this was my birthday a few summers ago, nigga. I had my main.
Sitting to my next girl, sitting to the girl that I'm fucking right now.
Now, with that being said, I'm gonna let you finish.
In a, we pre-gaming at the crib. It's my birthday. We pre-gaming at the crib before we go out. Niggas like 7 of my bitches in there, and all of them behaving themselves. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Cause they know they knew the fucking scouts. They already knew the scouts. I was kicking it to them like, it's me and you, and they came over there. It would have been an adverse situation. But being that a nigga, when you keep it honest with a woman, and I got taught this from a woman. You tell a woman the truth, even if she don't like it, she ain't gonna have no choice but to respect it.
Yo, so I will piggyback off your shit for real. Damn. So when. My bad, bro. I gotta talk because I was fixing the podcast.
Oh, do you want to? You can busy.
I was fixing the podcast. I gotta get some FaceTime, nigga. I gotta get some FaceTime with the people, man. So look, man, I'll piggyback off your point, bro, and I really will agree with you, bro, because that's really a fucking thing. Like when I was in my early 20s, like 21, just able to drink, go to the bar type shit, like out here meeting women, like I was really thinking I was the man. Having mad bitches that didn't know about each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, but and I don't mean to say bitches, but we 41 minutes into the podcast,
so it's just us speaking. That's not how we categorize women.
Fuck that.
That's not how we categorize women because it's between a woman, a bitch, and a hoe. There's a difference.
We 41 minutes into the podcast. YouTube ain't dinging us right now. They only watching the first 20. All right, so look, we kept it clean for the first 20. All right, so look. I will say this, yo. I was out here not telling women about each other, probably between the ages of I'll even say 18 and 25. I was not telling women about each other. Fuck that. Like, yo, and I thought I was a player, right? It wasn't until an old head told me, right? I pulled up to the spot with one chick, left, came back with another chick. And he's like, you know, old head knew me, call her by another name, and she got offended. He was like, yo, you ain't tell your shorties about each other? That right there set the spark in my heart. Was like, yo, if I'm gonna mess with multiple women, I gotta let them know about each other. And if you're not down with it, shorty, respectfully, I'm out of here. Because that's the time I was on. Respectfully, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shit. Excuse me. Even during COVID, right? During COVID, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you want to be laid up with something, but I was laid up with multiple. Look, shorty, it's not for my health, it's for your health too, because I don't want you to catch COVID. Keep it a beam with you.
You feel me? And that's grown man, and that's why I say like that's the difference between
a grown male and
a grown man shit. Like, yo, just I'm letting you know, like, you feel me? And then too, especially if you know what I'm saying. Now, if you strapping it up, you ain't going out like Willie Lump up. Then you know what I'm saying. It's certain conversations you don't need to have. But if you roll, you know what I'm saying.
No, you always need to have a conversation, sir. You always need it because the hurt leaders is out here.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I'm talking about as far as like more so in like a more so like in depth conversation. Like you can just let her know, like, yeah, like, oh no, she's on the right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if you fucking a John, depending on the type of man you are, if you
dirt diggler out here, nigga.
You feel me?
Nigga, if you dirt diggler out here, you better let somebody know something, bro. Like, yo, don't be an asshole ass nigga, man, because that's what they using to weaponize us. Look, that's the thing that they say. Oh, you probably got mad. You cute. You probably got mad hoes. Oh, you light skinned too. Oh, you wear glasses. Oh, you look smart.
Hey,
you look like an alpha. You probably got mad hoes.
Oh, you a bartender. I know you got bitches like this.
I was about to go there earlier, but I'm getting ready to say this right here, and then I'm gonna lead into that right there. I'm gonna go back into that right there. As far as the weaponizing shit. What about now on some G shit? I gotta kick my shit though. I'm trying to stay on topic, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, and I'm piggybacking. So y'all gonna have to tell me, like, y'all gonna have to remind me on what that combo was.
Okay, for sure. Go ahead,
do that. But nah, as far as that go, what about when you're actually into a woman? You feel what I'm saying? No, as a matter of fact, I remember exactly what we were talking about.
Okay.
What about when you're actually into a woman and that's what you get? You feel what I'm saying? Like, well, I know you got bitches, because that's what they're gonna say. Or I know women chasing you, or you know what I'm saying? However they verbalize it. However the case is. Nah, but hold on though. Even when they say that right there, or however they verbalize it, it's still like it takes away from the enthusiasm, bro, of the moment. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a woman that you don't have no knowledge of at all. You don't know her, period. But she's like just first interaction type shit. Like, and this is like, but she watch how you work a room. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, if anybody has ever been in the room with me, especially like a setting, like just it's people there. It's like yo, I move around. Like, I'm literally the type of person, like, I move around. Like, I'm not a I like, it doesn't matter. Like, if we have a booth, I can be together with the guys. You know what I'm saying? We've never been in a section together, like, you know what I'm saying, a big place. But I promise y'all, brothers, I'm still the type of person. I'm not a bad bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a bad bitch. I'm not gonna stand in our section just because we have a booth. I'm not gonna stand there. It's not my shit. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm getting ready to move around. I work the room. And if you see me in a space where people know me, I know people, I hug women. Like, I'm not gonna, even if a woman came in with me, I'm not the type of guy that I'm not gonna shake your hand. Oh, I have my lady with me, love. I just no, like, if this is how I greet you, this is how I greet you. Like, I'm a man on top of how I move, but at the same time, if this is my lady, I'm gonna kiss you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be certain things that I do that's gonna be different.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Set it apart.
But we're still going to be weaponized as a man just based off of the hugs that we gave upon this night. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because of the way that you can work a room. Like, and it's like everybody moves different. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody moves different. But even outside of that, it's just like it kind of turns into an intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, have y'all ever been amongst a woman, like, y'all, you kicking it with this woman and a man, you know what I'm saying, walk up to her? Or as you know what I'm saying?
I was about to get in.
Have y'all ever been into that?
Yo,
have y'all ever been in those situations?
What's that Drake line, bro? I know you know what I
know them type of hugs. Same shit I used to do when I know I used to.
Fuck yeah, like, yo, I've been in that situation. And to answer your question, because you asked us the question earlier.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, really, really, bro, like, it has happened to me, and it happens to me. Yeah, I can say that. It has happened to me, and it happens to me, to where I feel like it's other men in her past are being weaponized against me just because of who they are or who they knew or how popular they were. Because when I come in a room, you know, I mean, shit, nigga, like, bro, to be honest with you, whether I'm in Jersey or whether I'm in Durham, niggas know me. Niggas know me. If I'm in Newark or I'm in Durham, niggas know me, bro. Like, I can move around my hometown and I can move around Durham and niggas know me. You know what I'm saying? Whether they know me from rapping, whether they know me from school, whether they know me from fucking being on the block, whether they know me from Justin's, whether they know me from wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's weaponized that I know people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't never meet a stranger.
You know everybody, don't.
Right. I don't never meet a stranger. I travel by myself. When I go out of town, 9 times out of 10, I'm by myself. I don't give a fuck if nobody comes with me, because I got tired of waiting for niggas to get their bread up to come with me. Because I was fortunate enough. I was fortunate enough to be a man that was able to maneuver around, right, before my homeboys was. I'm not waiting for niggas. If I'm waiting for niggas, I'm waiting for years for niggas. Type shit. Like, yo, I wish Naeem was here to talk right now. Because, yo, we will talk about this fucking Vegas trip. Because it's 30 niggas in that fucking Vegas chat, but it's 5 niggas ready to go right now. It's 5 niggas ready to go right now. Me and Naeem included. Money's paid. What's up? We ready to move. Where everybody else at? Naeem said that shit today. It's 5 niggas ready to go right now, yo. Wake that shit up, yo. Like, yo, we are... Yo, at this point in time in your life, if your homeboy is ready to go somewhere, like, bro, we tell you in advance. you already know. You knew last year, type shit. But I'm getting off my point. Because I was a little heartfelt about that when he dropped that message in the chat earlier. But yeah, no, like, bro, I move by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to, all right, so boom, I go to LA, you know, for Christmas every year. I don't celebrate Christmas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be around family, nigga. I'm out of here, bro. Like, yo, I got friends in LA. Like, yo, I go every year. I got friends in LA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, if I'm in LA, yo, I call Clint Coley. Clint Coley's been on the podcast. Shout out to his podcast, Advice from a Fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? I can call Clint Coley and be like, yo, bro, you doing a show tonight?
That's a flagrant podcast.
Yeah, it is, but it's good though. It's a good podcast. So I can call him and be like, yo, bro, I'm in LA, bro. I'm downtown, Piano Loft, bro. Where you at? Oh shit, nigga, you know I'm around the block. All right, bro, I'm about to pull up on you. You doing a show tonight? Yeah. We playing spades tonight? Like, bro, matter of fact, when he was here in Raleigh, opening up for DL Hughley, he called me for a spades game in Bryan Creek. Nigga, I pulled up, no questions asked. Bust some niggas ass in spades running Boston. I got friends everywhere. Like, it's not, nigga, we read a Boston firsthand, nigga. That's how I knew, you know, certain niggas, you know, be your spades partner, bro. That's my spades partner, bro. If we both in the vicinity, that's my spades partner. But when you get me off topic, bro. So look, I'm a person that knows people. I like people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I move around people. So it's like if I know people, if I'm speaking, you know what I'm saying? Either, especially if I'm speaking to you or I'm hugging you, you're invested in my life in some way. Whether you're a young lady that watches the podcast, whether you're a homeboy that makes music, whether you're a young lady that makes music, I'm embracing you because I appreciate you. Because without you, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't have the viewership that I got right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, we wouldn't have these views right now. We wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm embracing everybody because I know that when I do shit, people support me. When I was taking pictures, people supported me. They were on my page trying to figure out where the party was. Promoters was hitting me up to drop the flyer on my Instagram, on my Facebook, so they could get niggas to come to the party. When I was rapping and I dropped the mixtape, oh, they was listening to it. They was downloading that piff when it became an app. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not going to shy from the people that supported me. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing what I love to do. Podcasting is what I love to do. If you support me on my podcast and I see you and you say, yo, you the nigga from the podcast, yo, I fuck with you. Hey, yo, look, nice to meet you, bro. I'm going to dap you up and I'm going to hug you. Or if you're a shorty, I'm just going to hug you. Point blank, period. Oh, are we moving on? Okay, all right, shit, man. Like, bro, I thought you had something with it. All right, so this is another topic from King. I don't know where he's going with it. I have no idea, but I'm gonna let my man introduce the shit.
You got to say go on the podcast. Because I am.
Oh, it's perfect.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, I'm saying it was just a situation that was, you know.
No, it's not. It's not even like it wasn't even like one of my jobs.
Hey, bro, you gotta mic this shit, bro.
Yeah, that's it. You act single on the podcast because I am. Wake that up.
All right, so look, I got you, bro. I got you. Let me build up for the people, man. So I've had plenty of times where women say that I act single on the podcast. I've been in a whole relationship a couple of times on the podcast, and women have told me I act single on this podcast. Look, man, when I'm on this podcast, I'm speaking about my experiences, my trauma, my outlook, my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm speaking about me. Why does it always have to be about you, shorty? Like, please let me know why. Because, I would rather not have niggas in my business. For real. You know what I'm saying? If I can come on this podcast and I can talk, I curate the topics to where I really don't have to talk about my life. I could just talk about my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I curate the topics the way that I do, because I just want to talk about my perspective. I don't want to have niggas in my life, niggas I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm not Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Charlemagne. I'm not DJ Envy. I don't want y'all niggas in my life. You know what I'm saying? When I post on Instagram, like, yo, probably the last post on Instagram is probably from homecoming, for real. And mad of y'all thought me and my homegirl E from college was going together. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Story these days, they'll make fun.
I'm telling you, E got a whole man back in Jersey, yo. That's my nigga though. Every time I see her, we got a ritual. If I see her on the yard or at a party, we gotta take a picture. That's just our thing. It's just some Jersey shit from college. That's it. That's all it is. And it's like, yo, like, people will take some shit and fucking run with it. Like, yo, E really, like, E would post, you know, like if I took a homecoming picture and I posted it, she posted on her story, and she'll send me the DMs of mad niggas in her inbox, like, yo, that's your nigga now. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the same nigga you used that last homecoming. Like, yeah, cause we take a picture every homecoming. What the fuck? It's a couple of homegirls that I got from college. Yo, they like little sisters to me. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, then that's it. Yo, and that's crazy. Oh no. She hit me with the look what this nigga said. And the nigga was like, yeah, I remember that nigga from Central. That nigga was a land. You fucking with that nigga. Like, yo, for real? For real. But you was the same guy trying to get in the club and couldn't get in, and I walked right past your ass with no camera. Oh, all right. Say less, fam.
Wake that up.
Say less, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that dirty Mac and shit is fucking crazy. That shit is fucking crazy. But, yo, I don't act single on this podcast. If I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. And look, you know what? Y'all niggas will never know about it. Why? Because I don't bring that shit up. That's not me. That's not me. My life is private. Y'all, the only thing y'all niggas know about me is I got a decent job. I went to Central and UNC, and I got a master's. Like, that's all y'all niggas know about me, bro. And I'm gonna keep it hot like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like,
condemned about that shit though. You get condemned for that shit. Like that, it's like we look at the bullshit that we deal with from like backlash or bogus motherfuckers, but even within the situation that you got going on, you get condemned for that shit. Because it's like your privacy, the fact that you want privacy turns into you hiding me. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like sometimes, bro, you just want, you know what I'm saying? You don't want everybody in your shit. And as far as the part, I haven't been in a relationship, and I've only been in one relationship. I think I said this on the last one. I only been in one relationship, and it's just on some shit like, bro, I actually had one. I'm rocking with it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Heavy. Like, I'm fucking with it hard. And within a conversation, it's like, yeah, podcast, didn't you? Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
what that got to do with the price of tea in China?
Like, what it's about. But you would never hear about, she'll never tell you what the price of tea in China was, though. You know, she'll never tell you what the price was.
Right.
You just gonna hear the fact that something just wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, like you said. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna even take it a tad bit further, bro. I was when I first started the podcast, I was rocking with this young lady, man. Bobby Pin Bandit. For those of y'all who have been rocking with the podcast for a while, it was her. She was sitting in that chair right there, right, watching us do the podcast. I had 2 female co-hosts at the time, right? The reason why I brought her to the podcast while I was doing it was because she thought I was fucking my co-host, right? Now, mind you, one of my co-hosts is actually my ex-girlfriend from my freshman year in college, right? But we never did anything. Never. Like, ever, right? Explain that shit. I don't have no problem bringing you around her. Yo, you pulling up on the podcast? Pull up. Have a seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be respectful of my podcast while we're podding, right? So she pulls up on the podcast, and you know what I'm saying? She stays for the whole pod, and she finds something. She had to find something that she could not relate to that made her feel some kind of way. So I made the comment. So I forget what exactly we were talking about, but I made the comment I would never fuck with a chick at my big ass age that works at McDonald's. Never. Unless she franchised one of them motherfuckers, I would never fuck with a girl that worked at McDonald's, right?
Did she work at McDonald's?
No, she used to work at McDonald's. Like her first job ever.
Oh my god, yo, bye.
But mind you, she's a district manager of a highly favored breakfast chain in North Carolina. I just say in North Carolina. In North Carolina. I'll tell y'all what it is after the podcast. Right? So you know what I'm saying? You are highly renowned. Like, yo, your shit is popping. You are making money. I'm not worried about you working at fucking McDonald's. If you go back and work for McDonald's, you're gonna own that motherfucker now. You're not going back to work as a fucking cashier. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. But she had to find something that she didn't like about the podcast in order to have an argument, yo. And that shit fucking, oh, you act single on the podcast because you don't fuck with bitches that work at McDonald's. Like, yo, that's not what I said. I said at my big age now, I would not fuck with a woman that worked at McDonald's. That's what I said.
I'm gonna hit you with some whole other shit though. It sometimes, bro, it's bigger than a lot of shit that it comes off to be. It's bigger than a lot of shit that's said in conversation. A lot of the times, man, we deal with, Lord forgive me, but and yeah, I say Lord because I ain't at this point we ain't dealing with men with the shit I'm finna say. And for real, like, yo, we deal with envy, bro. You deal with jealousy. You deal with hate. Sometimes it's things that you have going on, man, that just bothers the soul of people. Like, and because, and not to mention, like, you might even be in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, like, you hurting for something. Something can be bothering you in your life. Your life can be kind of on a down spiral, whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? Something can hit you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, to the point where either you have an idea, where you just come up on a lump sum of money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be, you hit it. You know what I'm saying? Anything might happen, man. And where this person is supposed to be support for you, this person envies what just transpired for you in your life. So it turns into a kick for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, you know what I'm saying? Instead of kisses, man, we get tripped.
Where you at with it, King?
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Podcast.
It's an audio adventure, sir.
This is an audio adventure. Is, you know, the two brothers before me so gracefully eloquated. You know, we speak on experiences. I can't speak on complex experiences. He can't speak on box experiences. So what does that mean?
You gotta speak on
We
your
can
own.
only speak for our own.
That's it.
So therefore, if the topic is situational and we're going on a situational experience, that means we have to hark back to something real in our past. That doesn't mean we're caught up on it. It doesn't mean we haven't gotten over it. That just means, that's an experience that I can draw a parallel with and a correlation with the topic at hand. That is it.
That's it. That's it. That's all. I see a lot of y'all joining us now, man. We're getting ready to end off, but like a lot of y'all joining us now, man. Y'all must have just came back from y'all dates. I hope y'all dates was good this Valentine's Day, man, for sure.
I'm celebrating the European.
Man, look, I just wish them a good day, bro. That's all I did.
I can't just say have a good day.
I hope y'all had a good day. I hope y'all had a good day, man. Y'all rolling in here right now, man. I really do hope y'all had a good day, man. For real, for real. If y'all was out tonight, if y'all was not out tonight, I hope y'all having a good night, for sure.
Y'all had a good, you know what I'm saying?
Good evening, man.
You know what I'm saying? And get that nigga that. Make sure you take care of that man, too. He spent that breach today. Take care of that man. No.
And they can talk about the bud, yo. All right, so look, man.
That up.
So look, man. Yo, I appreciate y'all boys coming to do the V-Day pod with me, man. It really means a lot to me. Thank y'all, brothers, so much, man. Make sure you follow the podcast at D&D Pod on Instagram, Jason Discussion Podcast on YouTube and Facebook. Also, make sure you follow me, KvngBak, KvngBak, on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow my man Primetime Naeem at primetime_Naeem on Instagram. Also on Facebook and YouTube at Agree the number 2 Disagree. Make sure you follow King in the streets wherever you see him out. Make sure you follow my man Complex. You got your shit up?
Complex_visions, man, on Instagram, man. I ain't really too active, but the motherfuckers up there. I catch you when you catch me.
All right, for sure, man. Look, man. Look, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all night. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all. Peace.
Can I say one?
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, what's up?
Speaking of, when are the men gonna get a gratification day? I just want it real quick. Just real quick. When
is that how we end it all?
Yeah, the last I checked, Cupid didn't shoot for no bullshit. It wasn't one-sided when Cupid shot that arrow, man. Like, we supposed to love each other. There's supposed to be some reciprocity around this month.
Some reciprocity in the words.
It's not Women's Day, it's Valentine's Day, it's Love Day.
Every holiday is
Love Day.
Women's Day, man.
Come on, man. Stop.
All this shit is for women, my nigga.
Ladies,
Fathers, they need to get a pack of boxes.
Ladies, I'm gonna end it off like this. Ladies, pussy is not a gift on Valentine's Day.
I get that shit whenever.
Yo, pussy is not a gift on Valentine's Day. Please make sure you got your man something. If not, it is right now 9:36. It's not Target. Yeah, it's not too late. Yeah, hit Target, hit Walmart, whatever. Get that man something. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let
donations.
Don't let it be a transactional relationship. Don't let it be a transactional relationship.
No, donation.
Oh, donational? You wanted to be transactional.
Yeah, no donation.
Well, I was talking about one-handed transaction. Oh. Well, one-sided transaction
is something you know what I'm saying? You get something in return. Donation is just giving.
And one-sided, you really don't. One-sided, you just giving them money. But I guess you could call it a donation. That's a one-sided transaction.
Yeah, that's a donation. Donation.
Learn something new today. Yeah, don't let it be a donational relationship. Let it be a transactional one. Y'all keep it up. Stay easy. We out of here. Peace.